During the summer holidays, a young boy went to visit his grandfather. He spent his days playing with him, enjoying their time together. One day, the boy asked, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be a successful person. Can you tell me how to achieve that?" His grandfather nodded with a smile and took him to a nearby nursery. They purchased 2 small plants and returned home. The grandfather planted one in a pot and placed it inside the house, while the other was planted outside in the garden. After planting them, the grandfather asked, "Which of these 2 plants do you think will grow better in the future?" The boy thought for a moment and then replied, "The one inside the house will grow better because it's safe from all dangers like harsh sunlight, storms, and animals. The plant outside is at risk." His grandfather smiled again and said, "Let's wait and see what happens." Years passed, and the boy returned to visit his grandfather. The first thing he said was, "Grandpa, last time I asked you about being successful, but you didn't give me an answer. This time, you have to tell me." His grandfather chuckled and replied, "Of course, but first, let's check on those plants we planted." They went to see the plant in the pot inside the house. It had grown into a small tree. Then, they went outside to where the second plant was planted. To the boy's surprise, it had grown into a massive tree, with branches spreading wide and providing shade to anyone who passed by. The grandfather turned to the boy and asked, "Now, tell me which plant grew more? Which one is more successful?" The boy replied, "The one outside grew bigger." "But, Grandpa, how is that possible? That plant faced so many dangers, yet it still grew so large." The grandfather smiled and said, "Yes, the plant outside faced many challenges, but those challenges made it stronger. The freedom to spread its roots, the storms that tested its strength, all of these made the plant what it is today. Now, it stands strong, and even a storm can't easily shake it." He continued, "Remember this, my boy. If you always choose what's comfortable, you won't grow as much as you could. But if you're willing to face the world, despite its dangers, no goal will be out of reach. Don't see problems as obstacles. See them as steps toward success." The boy took a deep breath, gazing at the towering tree, and understood his grandfather's wisdom. The obstacles we face in life, which often seem like enemies, are actually what make us stronger and more successful. Life is like an adventure filled with twists and turns that might seem like roadblocks. But these challenges are like puzzles waiting to be solved. Just like in a game, the real fun is in figuring out how to overcome them. Life works the same way. Each hurdle is a chance to learn, grow, and become stronger. So don't be discouraged by roadblocks. Embrace them, tackle them head on, and watch yourself level up in the game of life. You have the skills, determination, and spirit to conquer anything that comes your way. I hope this story inspires you to apply its lessons in your life and to keep rising, no matter what challenges you face.